Hey folks, I hate to say I told you so. Don't believe these false prophets out here, y'all. Talking about that some dude in Africa said that Jesus came to him in a dream and told him at what day the rapture was going to happen. No, he didn't. Quit lying. No, he didn't. Okay, well, let's say this right here. Let's read Matthew 24. I'm going to start at verse 9 here. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and they shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended. My goodness, that sounds like right now. And shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. Are we not seeing that right now? I'm pretty sure we are. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. I know there's been a lot of people comment on my video talking about the rapture is going to happen on the 23rd. It's the 24th right now. Y'all got to stop believing these people out here. Read your Bibles. And let's see, where was I at there? And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. My goodness, folks. My goodness. We're seeing this right now. All right, well, you could read this same thing in Joel 2:28 to be exact. This is Acts 2:17. It says, And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith God, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. It doesn't say prophets there. And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. And see, the problem with a lot of these people is I've noticed that they'll have some dreams. I've had dreams, lots of dreams. And then they'll say, well, I must be a prophet. Let me go out here and start calling myself a prophet. And they start posting every dream they have, not discerning it. Again, the Lord's not going to come to you in a dream and tell you a day that he's coming. It's not going to happen. Y'all stop listening to this stuff. Now, sadly, what's going to happen next is, and people are still going to believe it, oh, well, he meant around the day of the 23rd or 24th. Around the day. See, they twist it up. And they'll say something like, I don't know, another date. And people are going to be talking about that date. It's a never-ending process, folks, and what it does is it pushes people away from the Lord because they're so weary and tired and beat up. And they get their hopes up high when you tell them these things, and then they just fall away. They fall away. And yet people still do it. People still listen to this stuff. False prophets everywhere. There's so many false prophets around. It's hard to even say, hey, that one may be real, because 99.999% of them are false. And seeing this right here, what I just read y'all, and again, you can read it in Joel 2:28. I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. All flesh. You know, it's weird that I've even seen and heard that atheists are having dreams about the rapture. They have no idea what it is, and they go out and they ask people, and finally they find out what it was. All flesh. He doesn't say there, I will pour out my spirit upon all the prophets. Think, y'all. Think. Here's another one for y'all. This is Matthew 7, verse 15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. There's a difference between people that in the church that need help, genuinely need help. Lord knows I need help a lot. And I'm bashed for it, and that's okay, because God knows my heart, and I don't want to have to do that. But, you know, sometimes we all need a little push. But there's literally people out here that are doing this for wealth. Ravening wolves. They call themselves prophets. And they lie about it. But they make millions in their lies. And everybody falls for them. Not everybody. There's a few people that see through it. I had a couple people message me and ask me what I thought about that on the 23rd. And I told them the truth. These people saying this are false prophets. They truthfully are false prophets. As I just read in Matthew 24. Many will arise. Many. Thousands. Hundreds of thousands. There's so much lies and deceit going around. For a lot of people, it's hard to discern truth because of the lies. Just like this whole, some people say Ukraine's the bad guy, some people say Ukraine's the good guy, and it's always, like I told someone earlier, read in between, because somewhere in between the truth is there. But you got to look through all the lies. You know, did the Poland thing really happen? Did Russia really send drones there? Who knows? You know, they've been wanting to fight Russia for 80 years, you know. So, who knows? They may have did it themselves. I don't know. I guess none of us truly know. The Danish thing, did Russia really fly their jets? Yeah. Again, I don't know. NATO's pushing really hard for this war. We know it's going to happen. And from the looks of it, very, very soon, old flip-flop Trump, he now is with Ukraine. He was against the war, against this, against that. Now he's all for it. So, you know, like I said, these people are liars out here, y'all. They truthfully are. And a lot of people can't see it. They'll still stand behind this liar and support the lies. He never said that. Yes, he did. He was all against the war. He said, if I was president, this would never have happened. How can you be so sure of yourself? Jesus is coming so very soon, y'all. And the sad reality is, not a whole lot of people see it. People are already, because of the false prophets, saying it's going to happen on the 23rd. I know for sure they kept saying on the 23rd the rapture was going to happen. They didn't say 24th. It was all the 23rd. I saw it everywhere. People were commenting on my videos. I saw it on other people's videos. I saw it everywhere. Now, everybody's making fun of it. What happened with the rapture? I thought the rapture was going to happen yesterday. I thought this. I mean, it's all mocking and scoffing, and yeah, that's what happens when you get all these liars out here saying it's going to happen on a specific day because they supposedly had a dream of the Lord and the Lord told them. Be careful, y'all. I know for a fact Jesus is coming soon. Could be tomorrow, could be the next day, could be in a week. But I know it's very, very, very soon, folks. Just like most of y'all. I'm tired too. I'm weary too. Drained. Beat up. I can't explain to y'all how tired I am. Both physically and emotionally. Just tired, drained. You know, I wasn't falling into all this bandwagon of these date setters. I'm not going to do it. And I pray that this opens most of your eyes and you don't fall for it anymore either. Because all it gives you is false hope. Every time. Every time they set a date, it's false hope. And then they always have an excuse for it. And people are like, oh, that's okay. That's okay. We'll believe your next date that you put out. It's sick, y'all. It's sick because literally people do fall away. Because they're so tired and drained and beat up. And they just feel like, well, I guess he's never coming. Yeah, he is. Just not on these days that people say. Who knows? Maybe one of them will get it right just guessing or lying about it. Maybe it'll happen on that day. No, they won't be punished for lying. Because the scripture's clear. All liars have their part in the lake of fire. You know? I take that serious. I ain't never going to come here and lie to y'all. Besides that, I love y'all too much. It's God's honest truth. We'll go Matthew 7, verse 20. Wherefore, by their fruits ye shall know them. Well, if they bear fruits of lies, what does that tell you about that person? That they're a liar. Well, there's no truth found in a liar. Who's the father of lies? Satan himself. Matthew 7:21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name cast out devils? And in thy name done many wonderful works? And then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. The blind lead the blind straight into a ditch. Keep looking up, folks. Again, don't listen to these date setters, because I sure don't. Jesus is coming soon. That I'm very sure of. On what day? I don't know. No, none of us know. Even the ones that say they do know, they don't know. Romans 10:9-13, I love all of you. Don't lose that faith. God bless.